Now I'm using my 3 guard all the way open, and this is going to help us blend into the bulk on the sides. Switching over to my 1.5 guard all the way open just so I could detail the bulk. Now we're using our NST outliners to line up the side of the ear, and we're starting off at the bottom, working my way to the top arch using the corners of the blade. Moving on to this front line, we're going to start off at the middle and work our way to the sides using our NST outliners. You always want to make sure you go slow enough that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer, because if not, then you won't line them up properly. You also want to keep the vertical bars as natural as possible, and you don't want to push them too deep in. Once you're done lining them up, it reveals a few guidelines in the taper, so I always go back and detail as much as possible. Here I'm using a little bit of clipper of a comb so I can remove a little bit of bulk that I saw. Now that we're done lining them up, we can move on to our Turkish razor and Durban Premium blades and make them as crispy as possible. When you're using your razor, you want to make sure you stretch the skin as much as possible with your opposite hand and keep the razor at a 45-degree angle. This lowers the likelihood of you cutting someone. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys want to show some extra support to the channel, you can leave a super thanks down below. Thank you. I always like doing the top of the eyebrows first and then doing the bottom. Gives me a better shape. Moving on to the front line, we're going to make sure everything's nice and combed down and neat, and then we're going to start off in the middle, working our way to the sides. When lining someone up, you want to make sure you go slow enough that the hair fades into the teeth of the trimmer, because if not, then you won't line them up properly and the hair is going to shift. Here we're adding some finishing details and making sure everything is nice and neat. We're also making sure we detail as much as possible and make sure that the hair is nice and saturated. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you made it this far into the video, leave a comment down below of my subscriber count. I'm 100% going to reply to it. Also, if you want to show some extra support, again, go follow my Instagram. It's in the bottom right hand corner. Moving on to our shield work, we're creating our first guideline through the top of the capitus and connecting it to the sides. Moving on to our Turkish razor and Derby Premium blades, we're going to make them as crispy as possible. Before you use the razor, you want to make sure you apply some shave gel so that the razor could glide better. And when you're using the razor, you want to also make sure you stretch the skin as much as possible with your opposite hand while keeping the razor at a 45-degree angle.